Have you ever known what your heart wanted and ignored it anyway because the timing wasn't right? Because someone needed you? Because it wasn't practical? Because you were afraid of disappointing people? I have, for years. I don't know if you believe in signs from the universe, but when I finally gave myself permission to want something for myself, it felt like the universe had been waiting for me to catch up. And for once, I'm actually listening.
Nervous? Why am I nervous? I haven't done this in a hot minute. Good morning. No. Afternoon. It is no. It is still morning. It is 11:30 something on what fucking day is this? August 22nd. Yeah, it's been that long. But I do want to say thank you for tuning in again in a hot minute. Welcome to another chapter of When the Universe Speaks with me, Miss Kimmy Lane, aka Miss Devious, aka Miss Devious Gaming. I'm still those names on some games, but universally on like social media, I think I'm Miss Kimmy Lane. I am glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm not glad I'm going to work. I am learning that maybe that this ER environment is not for me for animal. So what's been happening? Oh my gosh, a shit ton, so much. I've been in the middle of some interviews. Hopefully something good comes out of these because I really like both of them. But on Wednesday, I have a second interview for one of the places, and unfortunately, I double booked myself. So now I can't miss the appointments that I have on Wednesday. So I may have to postpone that interview. So yeah, because I have psoriasis. So I have psoriasis, and it's mostly on my scalp. Like I have like little dry patches on my scalp. So if any of you people out there have ever had dry patches, your scalp, your skin, something like that, weird inflammation thingies, go get checked for an autoimmune disease. I didn't know that I had it until 2018 when I moved to North Carolina, and I had some weird joint issues going on. It was my shoulders, my knees, everything was strangely inflamed, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And so I finally saw a doctor, and she was like, you have the scalp issues. Guys, it was all over my fucking scalp, all over, like all the way up to my crown, and sometimes even up here, little plaques. And I hated it. I hated it so much. I dealt with it my entire fucking life. My entire life. In my adult life, it got even worse. After I joined the Navy, yeah, it got even worse. When I was younger, my mom, I think, she was a nurse. It was just psoriasis. It was just, they changed their influence. They have little domes now over at the Sweet Spot. It's a ice cream sweet place thing here. Anyways, my mom thought it was eczema, so that's what we treated it as, and it never really went away. And then in my adult life, it became apparently a full-blown psoriasis thing. So anyway, dealt with it for a really long time, and then there's just texting videos of something. Let's go see. ice cream. She got cheesecake, ate a hole out of the box that we used to carry her around when we leave the house. Fucking hell. Oh my god. So now she has a bigger peephole to see outside of her box. Fucking savage. Anyways, that's hilarious. So I have an appointment to go see a dermatologist on Wednesday, and I cannot be more excited. My original appointment was in October, so like I signed up for their wait list of like, hey, if someone cancels, please let me know. And I don't even care. I have to work later that day. I'm getting up fucking early so that I can go to this appointment and restart my treatment for psoriasis, because you guys you can't see it because my nails are colored right now, but like my middle finger is significantly thicker. You can see it, I don't know, than the rest of my nails, like my middle fingernail. That's what it is. And it hurts. Like, I don't know what it feels like to ever like jam your nail, or you know, like what happens when you like smash your nail and then it like just falls off after, you know, a time because it's just so damaged. I don't know what that feels like, but I can imagine it probably feels similar. So it hurts. Like I could feel. If y'all don't like weird like medical type shit, fast forward like 10 seconds. I could feel it pulling away from the nail bed, and it hurts a lot. So I've been using this oil. It's something Indigo Naturalis, I think, and I've been using that on my cuticles to see if it helps, and I think it might be helping. So maybe that's, you know, maybe it's a good thing. Like if I don't have nail polish on, it looks like it's going back to normal, which it does go back to normal when I'm on treatment. Like usually it's the injectable treatment, because like the pills didn't do anything really. It maybe took a little bit of the plaque away, but ultimately like I went through different biologics, which is an injectable. Yeah, got that taken care of. Like the last one I was on was called Bimzelx, but I went from methotrexate to Humira to Skyrizi to Bimzelx, and Bimzelx ultimately was the one that got rid of everything. Like everything was like hunky-dory, and then I was between insurance and veteran. If you are a veteran, I said this before, if you're a veteran, I don't even know if I posted that one. If you're a veteran, make sure that you get on your VA health, your veteran health. I didn't do that because I was like, I don't need it. I have work, you know, like I have that work insurance. Bro, I would have saved so much money in the years that I was being a dum-dum and paying for work insurance if I would have just stopped being stubborn and used the resources available to me. I probably didn't post that video because my computer took a shit. That's why it's been a while. See, my ADHD, if I have it, is pinging. Like, that's what I say. Like when I do this whole like everywhere motion, it's that's what I blame it on. Mine is going everywhere all at once. So yeah, use the VA health, because I didn't, and I regret it. My bank account regrets it. Like I was broke for so many years because I was like, I'm just gonna use, you know, my work insurance and, you know, take care of my family and take care of me, you know, blah 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 blah. I would never have dropped my insurance and lost my coverage if I would have just been on VA health, because I'm always a veteran, I'm not always an employee, right? So use it if it's available to you, if you qualify, if you're eligible, fucking do it. I can't stress that enough. What happened to my music? Why did you stop playing music? Okay. So yeah, I was between insurances and then had to drop the Bimzelx. Now, your issues may not even be that you have, psoriasis. Might not even be that. It might be that you have some mental health stuff. Well, I have anxiety. And guys, gals, everyone, people, my anxiety's been bad lately. And I think it's because, like, I'm a little miserable. And I have a lot of things to be grateful for. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of things to be grateful for. I have my family that I live with. And by family, I do mean my kid's dad, their stepmom, even. Like, we are a blended family. We all are getting along and doing the best that we can. My brother-in-law is now there, and hey, that's cool. He has a Punisher thing with the Filipino flag on it. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm really, really, really proud of him because legally, right? We're not like family anymore, but he's still my brother. You know what I mean? And so he's here and he's turning a new leaf in his life too, and I'm so fucking proud of him. He is, what he's going through right now cannot be easy, but I am very proud of him for being willing to take control of his life in a way that is going to make a huge difference for him. So the room that BK is doing for me to live in while I'm here, they got the loan approved. The plans, I guess, is going to be the next step for like the city and stuff. So it's in motion. It's been in motion in the background, and so that's happening soon. I'm excited for it. I was actually talking to Rooster's cousin the other day, and I was like, I love buying stuff for like my space, my house. You know what I mean? And I don't know about Rooster, but I like to have things, and the reason I think I'd like to have things is because when I was younger, I never really had my own things, right? Like, everything was used before, everything was somebody else's before. I had to share it with my siblings. I had to share a very small home with my siblings. There was 7 of us at one point living in this house with 1 bathroom. Yeah. How many bedrooms? 1 and a closet. My room was the closet. It was like an oversized closet, but it was a closet. It really wasn't a bedroom, but I had like an armoire that didn't have doors on it. I think I took the doors off, or it didn't come with doors. I don't even know. But that was my closet, and I had a twin size bed, a shelf, my armoire with a dresser in it, and my clothes. I think I folded my clothes, and they were on a shelf in my room. Like, I don't even think I had that many dressers, but I really didn't have that many clothes either. So, like, coming from that life and into the life that I've had over the last few years, like, I like my space. The one thing that I do want to do right is to have a place for said things. I can have a bunch of things, right? But I want to have a place for them. And from what I can kind of gather from being with Rooster for the last few months, is he's a minimalist. And I can appreciate that. He's very particular in his ways. His whole apartment is his space. And when we go to, have our future, start our future to living together, the whole house, I would hope, is going to be shared, and I don't want him to be like limited to just using his bunker, whatever number bunker it would be at that time, as the space to express himself. I want him to be able to express himself throughout the whole fucking house. It would be our house, right? So, like, I'm excited to go shopping and I just bought, not that I'm going to have like a kitchen, and not that I have a kitchen right now, but under my TV, it's not my TV, but under the TV in the room that I'm in, there's a table, and that table ended up being like kind of where like my mini kitchen type thing, or my medicine cabinet. It's kind of a catch-all area for all the random things. That area, every time I come into my room, my eyes go to that, and I'm like, oh, gosh, it's so cluttered. You know what I mean? Like, so I bought a buffet table, and this buffet table, it comes with like 4 cabinets, and then the top is, you know, obviously flat. And my goal is to make it like feng shui-ish. Try and say that fast. Feng shui-ish. And, you know, make it a nice and clutter-free area. Right now, the bed has stuff under it, like there's storage underneath it. It's that kind. It's like one of those like loft, semi-loft beds. Like you could fit bins, like the 2-foot bins underneath it. And that's not feng shui at all either. It's not. So I'm aiming for like a bed that I can't put shit under. Like I don't want drawers underneath it, even though like it's appealing to be like, oh, I have storage in my bed. No, it's not good for the kind of room that I want to have. So I want everything to have a place. And so when I get into that place, my goal is to have my sleeping area and have that be as calm as fucking possible. And then like a place where I can sit on probably like a love seat, because the room's not going to be very big. I mean, it's going to be big, but it's not going to be big. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a whole house. So my goal is to have, you know, separate areas for separate kinds of activities. So sleeping for sleeping, you know, in front of the TV to watch TV, not in my bed. Like I consciously try to not watch TV while I'm in bed. I try to watch TV while I have this like rolling saddle stool. Excuse me. Which those of you who have worked with me, like sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. In Vegas. Oh my god, I didn't take my medicine. I just realized. Anyway, those of you who worked with me in Vegas know the stool. I brought the stool with me to work, and it stayed at work while I was working there. I didn't bring it to this job because it would be fucked, because people don't take care of shit. That's my belief. And people will complain because the wheels roll too easy. They almost fell on their ass, and you know, blah 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 blah. Like, don't touch my seat. So anyways, yeah. So I sit on that when I watch TV. And when I'm doing my like face care or stuff like that, like my facial routine, that kind of stuff, I'm usually on that stool. So I try to separate bed from other activities so that I can actually sleep, because I already have a hard time sleeping. But yeah, that's some of the new things some of the new things that have passed, and some of the new things coming up. So that's where we're at. I am close to work, so I'm gonna head on off, but I do want to thank you guys for obviously tuning in, right? I know that it's been a long time, and we'll get to the what happened with my computer that made this not happen for a while. Okay, so yeah, I'm almost at work. So wherever you are in life, wherever you are in your journey, keep your heart open, keep your eyes open, keep your head up, and, you know, ask yourself, are you willing to